Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on some recent news. And some recent news about a TV show that was going to happen but isn't going to happen anymore. Now about, I want to say 6 months to a year ago, give or take a few, there was talks about a live action Teen Titans TV show that was going to be shown on TNT. Yeah, now today or yesterday, it appears that they are no longer gonna be doing that show anymore. It seems like the show has been canceled, and yeah. So basically, what does this mean for the Teen Titans characters? Um, First off, really, I'm not gonna say I'm sad that that the TV show didn't work out because to be honest, I kind of forgot about the TV show was even coming out to begin with. But I was interested to see how a live action Teen Titans show would have happened. You have Nightwing or Robin there. You could have had Starfire, Raven. If they made it like the TV, like the animated TV show, then you'd have Cyborg and Beast Boy or Changeling, whatever you want to call them. Cyborg may be, I don't know. Can they use Cyborg? They are using him in the movies, so who knows? But that would have been a pretty interesting concept to have. And now it seems that they're not going to use anymore. They just don't want to do it anymore. Now the biggest thing that comes out of this, aside from the fact that we don't get another DC show, is the fact that now there are more character rights. Now, obviously, with TNT and the Teen Titans, TNT will need to get the character rights to some of the more iconic Teen Titans characters, such as Robin or Nightwing, Deathstroke, Starfire, Raven, Changeling, Beast Boy, whatever. Some of that. Oracle, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah. However, now that TNT is no longer producing it, the rights kind of go back to Warner Bros. And DC, and now they could choose where to put, now they get to choose who gets to use these rights for these characters. Now, I point out Oracle because originally there's a rumor back in early season 4 for Arrow or around early to middle of season 4 for Arrow that Felicity was gonna have some kind of storyline that relates to the character of Oracle. Either like her one of her parents was gonna be Oracle, or she was gonna be turned into Oracle, or something like that, or she was gonna have some Oracle. She's gonna have some similarities to Oracle or something like that. I'm not really sure on what the details were to that. But Oracle being a Teen Titans character, and at the time the Teen Titans show being produced, they couldn't really use anything that relates to Oracle. However, now that the Teen Titans show is no longer being produced, they can now use, if the rumors are true, they can now use any Oracle inspired situations they wanted to use. They can now use them again for Felicity. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, it's sad that the Teen Titans show didn't work out. It was confirmed that here quote from the article, TNT confirmed that Titans news and confirmed the Titans news during the TCA presentation. We decided it wasn't where we wanted to go, said TNT's Kevin Riley. It was put into development as of May 2014 to fit with their lineup of fluffier four-quadrant fare, whatever that means. However, Riley, who took over as president of TNT and TBS on November 2014, then our network has been moving towards a darker, edgier material, and Titans apparently didn't fit that mode anymore, which is interesting because they wanted to make it darker. I could see the Teen Titans being darker. If you saw the animated Teen Titans show, the one from like 2004 or something, that was pretty dark even for an animation. Now they went on to do after that Teen Titans Go, which I actually like. Many people hate Teen Titans Go. I'm okay with Teen Titans Go. Is it more lighthearted than the original Teen Titans? Yes. But I still like it for what it is, and I still find enjoyment in that. So yeah, it seems like they wanted to go more in a Teen Titans Go direction and less of a Teen Titans direction. And my one situation is that if they wanted to make it fluffier, edgy, happier, it just wouldn't make sense for Teen Titans and DC in general. for Supergirl, it kind of works, and even after that, it's kind of dark. iZombie, it kind of works, and even after that, it's kind of dark. I mean, after that, some of their other shows, Gotham, any DC show, Gotham is pretty dark. Um, Arrow is pretty dark. DC, not DC. The Flash is pretty dark. Constantine, when it was on, was pretty dark. And if you go back to some of the previous shows they've had, um, for example, Smallville, for what it was as it went through the seasons, it got more and more darker when you think about it. And I believe there's a Birds of Prey show, which I saw some of the trailers one day, or for whatever reason, I just kind of saw some of the trailers. I kind of just got bored and started googling random crap. And I remember watching the trailer, and that looked pretty dark. And now if it was or was not, that's a different situation. But yeah, now to me, when they say they wanted to make it more fluffier and more lighthearted, I'm kind of like imagining like the Batman TV show from the '60s with Adam West, and although that could be a good direction, we're in this new age where everything has to be darker and more grim, and it just wouldn't make sense, especially for the Teen Titans, to be light-hearted. Okay, I mean, yeah, depending on which Robin you go with or Nightwing, his parents got killed basically, depending with which one you go with, or he was abandoned or whatever. Starfire, she's basically, she's an alien for sure, but she was basically kicked off her own planet. Beast Boy is being discriminated because he could mutate to different animals, and Raven, her dad is fucking Satan. Those are some of the better known Teen Titans members. Wonder Woman, or Wonder Girl, I guess. She's always in the shadows of Wonder Woman, and there are some story arcs where she's kind of jealous of that. So there are some pretty dark storylines that I really don't think they can avoid with a fluffier Teen Titans show. So I guess if it didn't fit their motive, they didn't want to make it as dark as they should have, I think it's a good idea that they dropped it. It's sad to hear that they dropped it, but if they didn't want to go full forward and actually make the Teen Titans show dark, it makes sense that they dropped it. And now we get the rights to some of the major characters again Starfire, Changeling, Robin, Raven. We get the character rights back to them, or whoever else they were going to use. Deathstroke. Deathstroke, then again, he was in Arrow. That would have been an interesting twist or whatever. Interesting crossover. You have the guy who plays Deathstroke in Arrow coming to the Teen Titans show, and he played Deathstroke in that show as well. That would have been pretty interesting. So yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, overall though, and even after that, there's Young Justice, which is pretty dark, even for a animated TV show. That's a pretty dark show. So yeah, overall though, pretty sad to hear the news. But if they weren't willing to actually make it as dark as it should be, maybe it's for the better. And yeah, and again, we get the rights back. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this news? Would you have wanted to see a live action Teen Titans show? And yeah, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on the news of the fact that the Teen Titans show isn't being made anymore? The live action TNT Teen Titans show isn't being made anymore. And which Teen Titans show do you prefer? The original Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go? I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say the original Teen Titans. So yeah, but I actually do like Teen Titans Go. Yeah, I do like Teen Titans Go as well. Many people hate it. I know there's a few people who actually like it, but for the most part, from what I've seen, many people just hate it or dislike it. So yeah, overall though, whatever. So yeah, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.